Welcome to Baby to Child. Today, we're taking a close look at the KOTEK Toddler Naptime Cot, a set of 4 stackable sleeping cots designed for kids in daycare, preschool, or even at home. Each cot measures 51 inches long by 23 inches wide, and they come in bright, cheerful colors with a ready-to-assemble design. Let's dive into what this product offers and how it holds up in real use. The KOTEK cots are lightweight and designed with stacking in mind, making storage a breeze. They feature nesting corners with sized holes so the cots can fit tightly when stacked, saving valuable space. The frames are built from high-quality steel and polypropylene, supporting up to 132 pounds, which covers most toddlers and young kids comfortably. The sleeping surface uses upgraded breathable fabric that feels smooth to the touch, and the cot's raised legs lift the child about 6 inches off the floor to protect against cold surfaces. The set comes with all necessary hardware and an illustrated manual, so assembly is straightforward. These cots aren't just for kids either. They're sometimes used as pet beds due to their durability and design. Now, from personal experience setting up these cots, I can say the assembly is quite simple. No complicated tools needed, and the instructions are clear. They're light enough to move around easily, but still feel sturdy when a child lies down. I tested them in a daycare setup with 4 toddlers napping simultaneously, and the stacking feature really shone when it came time to tidy up the room. The cots nest perfectly with minimal effort, which is a huge plus for space management. The fabric is breathable and comfortable, although I noticed that for very active toddlers, the mesh fabric can occasionally sag slightly over time, which might impact comfort if not monitored. The raised legs do a solid job of keeping kids off chilly floors, which is a thoughtful touch, especially for cooler months. However, these cots might not be ideal for children on the heavier end of the weight limit, as there's a subtle flex when kids approach the 130-pound mark. Let's talk pros and cons. On the positive side, the cots are lightweight, easy to store, and stack well, which is essential in classroom or daycare environments. The materials feel robust for the price, and the breathable fabric helps keep little ones comfortable. Assembly is quick and hassle-free. On the downside, while the fabric is durable, it might stretch or sag with heavy or frequent use, which could reduce comfort. Also, the steel frame, while sturdy, is basic and doesn't have any padding on the edges, so extra care is needed to avoid bumps during playtime or setup. The cot size fits most toddlers, but might feel a bit tight for larger kids nearing preschool age. Considering the price, the KOTEK Toddler Cots offer reasonable value. You get 4 cots in one package, which makes them practical for group settings or parents needing multiple sleeping spots. The build quality matches what you'd expect at this price point, not premium, but solid enough for everyday use. The storage convenience alone justifies the investment if you're managing limited space. Compared to higher-end daycare cots with padded frames or adjustable features, these cots trade a bit of comfort for affordability and portability, which is understandable. When we look at similar products on the market, many daycare cots tend to be bulkier or less stackable, making the KOTEK set stand out for its space-saving design. Some pricier options might offer thicker padding or a sturdier frame, but they often lack the lightweight portability here. On the flip side, very budget cots might skimp on durability or use lower-grade fabrics, so this set feels like a balanced middle ground. In terms of build quality, the steel and polypropylene frame is well put together, and the mesh fabric is wear-resistant and moisture-proof, which is a must for kids' gear. I don't have long-term data on how they hold up over multiple years, but based on material choice and construction, they should last well through a typical toddler to preschool phase, assuming normal use and care. No customer support interactions to report, but KOTEK generally has a decent reputation for providing responsive assistance on their other products, so that's reassuring if you need help. If you're open to alternatives, some brands like Delta Children offer similar stackable cots with added padding or covers, often at a slightly higher price. For budget-conscious buyers, smaller individual nap mats might suffice, but won't offer the sturdy raised frame or stacking feature that KOTEK provides. All right, before we wrap up, if you're finding this review helpful so far, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to Baby to Child for more honest reviews. And don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an update. Seriously, it helps us keep bringing you the good stuff. To sum it all up, the KOTEK Toddler Naptime Cot set offers a practical solution for daycare, preschool, or home use where space and portability matter. It nails easy assembly, decent durability, and smart stacking design. It's not perfect. Watch out for fabric sag and basic frame padding, but it meets the core needs for a toddler sleeping cot. If you need a reliable, space-saving option without breaking the bank, this is worth considering. Larger or heavier kids might want to look for something a bit more robust, though. Thanks so much for watching today's review. You can find the link to grab these cots in the comments below. If you already own them or have questions, drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts or help out. Until next time, stay cozy and keep those little ones snug from baby to child, where every nap counts.